What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. So we are looking at Team of the Week 4 this week. I do just want to say before we jump into this Team of the Week investment guide, I do just want to say sorry for the lack of uploads. I know I said I was back, but then I went on a trip away from home, so I didn't have my stuff, and one thing led to another. You know how it is, I'm sure. So I just wasn't able to get any videos uploaded. But we are back with Team of the Week 4. We will be hitting every Team of the Week, hopefully the rest of FIFA. We did miss one. We did miss number 3. But, you know, we're going to hit number 4. Also, if you guys have any questions about teams of the Week 1, 2, or 3, or 4, of course, feel free to leave them in the comments of every video. I do get back to just about every comment I can. So, let's look at this Team of the Week. First of all, it's incredible. Icardi and Immobile, 2 Italian strikers. I actually think Immobile might be the better player, as evidenced by his price. Has that better physical, better dribbling, better passing, better shooting, better pace. So yeah, he definitely is the better player. Although I believe Icardi might be a little taller. Lacazette, fantastic BPL striker. Sabitzer is someone I use as gold card. I think this card looks very, very good. 80 physical, 83 pace, 84 shooting, 80 passing, 81 dribbling. So 84 shooting, 76 passing, 81 dribbling, sorry. And he looks very, very good. Obviously, the key card this week is Mbappe Lotin. Teenage Sensation has just bags full of goals. He's probably one of the most exciting players in the world, and really just doing really, really well for himself in real life and this card in FIFA. So 97 pace and 90 dribbling means he's going to feel so quick on the ball. Has decent physical for a winger, and then 84 shooting and 81 passing means his ball skills are very, very good as well. This Ross Barkley card is not terrible, but like if we're comparing cams, right, Sabitzer is a lot better of a cam. Hulk is obviously a much better cam. He's actually a little high. I think 34,000 is a little bit too high. I am recording this about 8 hours after the Team of the Week has come out, so prices are settling down a little bit. Now, De Ligt is somebody I want to take a look at. So obviously, he has a Champions League card, and so it's interesting that De Ligt went up to 83. I think if he was in 80, he would go up to 82. Is that right? No, maybe I'm wrong there. Disregard what I just said. Does have great sprint speed, poor acceleration though, and his stamina is not ideal. His strength and jumping are very good, and defending, of course, is good. So it's a good card. He's Dutch, so he will link with plenty of leagues, but because he's Dutch, it will keep his price down because you know, it's obvious because he's in the Dutch league. Not too many people making a Dutch league team. He's pretty much stayed consistent between 15 and 14 today. If he gets down in that 12 area or lower, I would absolutely get him in on a buy. He's an 89 rated center back with a simple anchor slapped onto him. That pace goes way up, that defending goes up, that physicality goes up. So Matthijs de Ligt, somebody that could be a good mid-range investment. We go down, we look at someone like, look at Tonelli. It's a card I really like as a potential discard in form. 11,750. During the week, he will continue to go down. Good pace. Not great physically, but good defending. Again, you throw a shadow on him. No. You want the physical. Let's throw an anchor on him. Actually, you know what? We could probably get away with a sentinel on him. Keep that 74 pace and look at his defensive stats. Just phenomenal. And then that really bumps up all his physicality. The stamina's still down a little bit, but this card, 88 center back in the Serie A, common league, common nationality, I think that could be a very good card, and he has fluctuated a little bit as well between 10,750 and 11,750 or so. He's my discard informed pick of the week. I like him a lot, although honorable mention does go to Forrest over here. This looks like a very usable card. Could be a decent super sub, or if you're making a Scottish team, I like him a lot. If you put, well, with basic, he's an 82 winger. If you put something like not a hawk, maybe a sniper. Sniper goes up to an 84 winger. That pace is really what you're looking for, right? That pace and the phenomenal dribbling. I like him a lot if you're making a certain team, but only if he gets down to that 10K range. Who else? Who else do I like on the bench? That's probably about it for the bench. I think Josh King is probably too high. There are better strikers out there for similar money, in my opinion. So we're not going to take too close of a look at him. We are going to pick our big money investment of the week, though. That's kind of what we'll be doing. We're going to highlight, we're going to talk about everybody, and then we're going to highlight 3 players. So we're highlighting Tonelli, we're highlighting DeLitt, and then we're going to highlight, let's see, we're going to highlight, who do I like? There's a few I like. I don't like Icardi. He's not good enough, in my opinion. Immobile is just the better card, and he's not that much more expensive. Lacazette is probably too expensive, and he might go down a little bit, but I don't know. This one's a little bit difficult to call. Immobile is probably the best striker in Serie A. So being the best striker in Serie A, which is a popular league this year, put a hawk or something on him, he's a 90 rated striker, right? 93 shooting, 83 physicality is just fantastic. Started at 238, went up a little bit, went all the way back down. This card for under 200k is probably a good deal. Let me look at players. Let's look at leagues. Casio position striker. So obviously you have Ronaldo. Obviously you have Insigne. Huh. I would argue Insigne might be better. Let's just do a quick comparison between him and Insigne. Obviously, Ronaldo's the best, but look at what Ronaldo's going for real quick. Ronaldo's going for, his base card is 2.3 million coins. Okay. Insigne might be a better... where's the compare feature? Let's compare him with... Insigne. Oh, that's not how you spell Insigne. Nope, we don't want that one. We want... Sorry for the technical difficulties, friends. That striker card, that 89 rated striker card, we can get rid of you. So, let's look. Pace, Insigne obviously takes it. Shooting is definitely swayed in Immobile's favor pretty heavily, but Insigne has a huge passing advantage. So if you're somebody who uses him as like a false 9 or a second striker, he would be fantastic there. Hugely better in dribbling here. Defending does not matter, and physicality does lean Immobile. It's close, right? It's very close. Weak foot, it goes Immobile. Skill moves goes Insigne. I'll tell you what. Immobile is not a good buy until he's Insigne's price. I'll say that. And this is how I decide this, guys. I looked at Immobile. I said, hey, he might be a good investment. We look a little bit closer, and we realize, no, not a good investment unless he goes way, way down. Let's do the same thing for Lacazette real quick. He will be the last player we look at today. We look at the top 5 Premier League, and we look at position of striker. So we have a Champions League Harry Kane, which is just way too expensive. He stinks. Like, why would you buy a player when you can get an Aguero that's just clearly a better card? In my opinion, anyway. I don't know. Maybe the argument could be made Harry Kane's just as good a card. But Lukaku is very similar too, and he's 204 versus 152. Okay, forget I said anything about that. Where is Lacazette? So Lacazette is here. So we'll compare Lacazette with Aubameyang and Aguero, I think, are probably the 2 best strikers in the Premier League. I don't rate Harry Kane. He's too slow. Lukaku could be in the conversation. Yeah, let's look at Lukaku and Sergio Aguero alongside our friend Lacazette here. So real quick, we'll get the comparison feature up. We'll get Lukaku. And we'll get... who did I say? Aguero. Aguero also has a Champions League version, so we'll just use that as the best version. So right now, Lukaku's in that 200k range. So just looking at these two, Lukaku has a slight edge in pace, very similar shooting, very similar passing. Lacazette does have the much better dribbling, but Lukaku has the much better physical. So I would say they're very similar cards. So if you get Lacazette, he should be down around 200k. Maybe a little bit more because he's a little bit rarer. But pause 1 second, guys. I got to restart my recording. And we're back. Sorry about that. It was that 10-minute mark where my footage stops. So I would argue that these two are very similar. But now let's remove Lukaku, and let's just look at these two. Aguero edges pace, edges shooting, edges passing, edges dribbling, and edges physical. So obviously he's a significantly better card. Is he this much better? I don't know if I'd say that. But yeah, so again, I think a better comparison is probably with, I want to look at what he looks like with Aubameyang. Same team. So we'll look at this version of Aubameyang. Obviously, Aubameyang edges pace. Lacazette just edges shooting. Sorry, we need the Aubameyang that actually is on the market. Although, are the stats the same? 94, 84. Oh yeah, the stats are the same. Interesting. Yeah, and you see they're going for similar prices. And again, I think that's because they're similar players. So Lacazette might actually be a pretty good investment if he goes down under, let's call it like 230, 220. He's one of the best strikers in the Premier League, which is one of the most popular leagues in the game. So we'll do that. We'll say Tonelli is your discard investment of the week, although there are others. De Ligt is your kind of mid-range investment of the week, although he is on the low side this week. Excuse me. Although honorable mention to Sabitzer, I think if his price goes down a little bit, he's one of the best cams in the Bundesliga. And then Lacazette is your big money investment of the week. I think if he goes down to call it like 220 by the end of the week, he'll eventually go back up at some point. So those are my potential investments. Although I'm not confident about Lacazette, I will just couch that right now. De Ligt and Tonelli will definitely be good investments for you guys. So I will leave you guys with that thought. This video will be going up Wednesday night. You probably won't get a video from me tomorrow, maybe not even over the weekend, but starting next week when I kind of get my feet under me, videos will be coming out thick and fast. So thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with in the comments, and I will talk to you in the next video. Thanks.